You've improved. What have you worked on over the summer? Where have you tried to improve?
I mean, I'm really working on everything, every aspect of my game, becoming a better passer, being able to make shots, so I'm guarded, becoming a better defender also. So just working on everything, not just one specific thing. For
Better shooter.
yeah,
How much so?
shit, we gonna find out.
Gabe, where are the rebounds going to come from this year with Derek gone?
I mean, we still got me and Isaiah, and we got two. Paulie's definitely kind of like me, a big energy guy, plays hard all the time. So I know he's gonna be able to come in and help and rebound. And then Damon also another 6'10", just be able to get in there too. But also our philosophy is we have two people opposite every time. So I mean we're sending two, three people to the glass every time, so we should be able to pull some. I mean JB gonna come down, help rebound too. It's gonna be a whole a team effort.
You rebound and the way Hugs wants you guys to rebound?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We won't really know until we really play somebody and see how we do. We put going against each other every day.
You said three, yeah, so I'll take a yeah.
Hey, Gabe, obviously, this past off season, Derek left, Deuce left. Um, was there a process at all for you guys, for the guys coming back? I mean, obviously expectations would have been different had they come back, but obviously you have to move on. Was there a process in that and saying, hey, this is what we've got and this is what we can still do, or is it just, they moved on and we're moving on? And
Yeah, it was kind of like, I mean, we respected both their decisions to move on, and then I think the coaching staff did a great job of bringing in the right people in the new recruiting class to help for certain areas that would help us for this year. So I feel like we did a good job.
is it taking some time at all to get used to playing with those new
A little bit. It is just trying to learn them, figure out their tendencies, what they like to do on offense, what they like to do on defense, and stuff like that. So it is taking a little time, but we're getting to that point where we're starting to figure out where everybody's good at and stuff.
Gabe, you announced pretty quickly you were going to come back for a fifth year. Walk me through the process. What did you think of? Was there ever any doubt in your mind that I've been in college a long time? Maybe it's time to move on. What did you think?
I mean, what was on my head was losing to Syracuse. I ain't gonna lie. That was really, I mean, it was. I don't know. I don't want to go out like that. Definitely not. I was so mad after that game.
Following up on Justin's question about getting to know other guys, is that talking with them, being around them? How much is it off the court versus on the court?
Off the court, building the relationship is definitely good. It benefits off the court, but I feel like I learn more with them from playing with them in scrimmages and stuff like that. So like those type of situations where I actually learn the most about how to play with them, going 5-on-5 in practice every day. That's where I actually start to pick up on certain tendencies they have.
Just like a totally different team than last year.
Um, yeah, it's definitely totally different. I would say. I feel like last year we kind of had like a tight rotation. I feel like this year Coach Hawkins has way more weapons he's able to use and throw out there.
They're a different kind of weapons, though.
Yeah, different people. I mean, all transfers, all the new people, they all bring different skill sets and different skills to the table. So it's a whole variety.
Can you expand on that a little bit, maybe how different you're going to be without Deuce this year offensively?
I mean, Deuce was our point guard, so most things was like he ran, brought up the ball, ran stuff. This year, with Taz and Sean being off the ball, not really on the ball, it's gonna be like more plays ran to get them open and get them in situations where they're able to put the ball in the basket. So it's not gonna be more ball dominant, but more like running a lot more plays to get certain people shots and more specific.
You guys are obviously depth-wise a lot more players dealing. Is like simple things like practices, are they different now? Like you have to run drills maybe one more time just to make sure everyone.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's been the biggest thing now, just making sure the new guys know everything. Like, they really have to know everything that we know. So it's definitely been, practices haven't been as fast as they usually are. Definitely more slowed down and making sure they know everything before we go head on into the season.
Does your role change? I mean, you were the high energy guy, came in, did whatever you need to do, but does your role change at all, do you think, this year?
I think my role changes a little bit more where I'm gonna have to help the team way more in every aspect. So the role definitely gets bigger, but it's still the same role where my number one thing is making sure we win and do whatever we do, whatever it takes to win.
Look at a kid like Isaiah, who obviously, physically he's gotten bigger and stronger, and he's got some experience from last year, but he also, didn't play a lot with the injury and missed a lot of the season. So, do you still kind of see him as a new guy, or
No, I call him a veteran. Like I call him even in practice when we're going through plays and stuff. Like he knows everything. I'll tell him like, all right, you can step out. Let the new guy get in. Like you're good. I'm not worried about you.
So is he different then from, like, noticeably a better player or a different player? Or?
I mean, I've always thought Isaiah highly as a good player. I feel like the injury, he's right back to how he was before the injury. Still able to do everything. Still jumping, dunking on people every day. It's the same Zay I expect.
And Jalen, obviously, he got a lot of experience last year. Is he a different player, or?
Yeah, I feel like JB is probably, out of everybody, he's matured the most. Definitely seen a big step in his game and confidence. And, yeah, he's definitely matured the most, for sure.
If Hugs goes 4 out and you're the one in at 6'6", 6'7", are you prepared for that?
I mean, I'm kind of used to. I'm used to playing against bigger guys, anyways. I mean, we play Kansas. I'm probably gonna guard the biggest guy they got and give him hell. So it really doesn't matter.
Here's the key question. How are you going to be able to stay on the floor? What have you done to keep yourself on the floor?
Mentally, looking back at film, seeing when I did pick up dumb fouls and stuff like that, and really just minimizing on that. That's really been a big emphasis with Coach Huggins and me, just making sure I'm be available in the game.
I mean, you call them dumb fouls, but really almost all are effort fouls. I mean, you're playing hard. That's your game.
I know, but I gotta find like the in between of playing hard and then playing smart also, because it is 2 20-minute halves. You feel me? If I get 2 fouls in like the first, even sometimes I do not agree with the foul calls, but.
Does it feel any different, being a fifth-year guy? I mean, this is kind of a new thing with the COVID and the extra eligibility. I mean, obviously, it probably doesn't feel any different in practice and that kind of atmosphere, but, like, away from all that, around town, around campus, does it feel any different being another fifth-year guy going through this for the first time?
Not really. I just feel like it's another year, another opportunity.
Back to the foul things. When you're out on the floor, do you get any feedback from the refs when you get something called or you think's ticky-tack? Do they give you a good explanation?
Yeah, I mean, it's half and half. Like, I talk to the refs a lot. Definitely is me, especially with the amount of charges I take and stuff like that, just making sure I know the rules down pat. But, yeah, there's been some refs that have came to me like, yeah, I owe you one. Like, that was my fault. And stuff like that. But sometimes it just gets frustrating because that one foul they do call wrong, and they come back and tell me I was wrong. It may end up being my second or third. Now I got to sit down, and now the game changes. You feel me?
Maybe you'll get them all this year.
Yeah, hopefully.
Do you feel all like this team has to kind of re-earn respect around the conference and top 25, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I feel like nobody really knows what we're capable of, and it's just on us to go out and show it.
I'm sure you saw the preseason ranking or listings. Only Taz was on honorable mention.
Yeah.
Polls coming out later today, probably going to be in the middle of the pack, maybe toward the bottom. Does that give you a little motivation?
Yeah, definitely feel like they left a lot of people. I mean, Sean definitely should have been on there. Taz definitely shouldn't. Honorable mention, he could have been first team. The way I expect both of them to have big seasons. I feel like they definitely are looking at us to just be an average team. It's on us to go and show them. Otherwise,
the names of the guys on the list that were first team?
I didn't really. I mean, I recognized almost all of them. It's just like
Any of your eyebrows raised a little bit?
I don't even remember who all was first team. It's kind of like one of those
Talk
things.
about that much anymore? Or they just don't even really care about it, or
Not really. I mean, Taz, he definitely. I mean, y'all gonna talk to him. He definitely felt a kind of way about being an honorable mention. So he definitely gonna. It's another chip on his shoulder. It's nothing
so
to.
it kind of lit a fire under Taz a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. Sean's name not there. He ain't say nothing to me, but I know it definitely lit a fire under him too.
Gotcha.
Has NIL changed your life at all in any way?
Yeah, just more opportunities. Just looking at it from a business aspect and actually being able to make money off your name and image and likeness now definitely has helped me a lot.
Is it nice to have some money in your pocket now?
Yeah, it definitely is. Especially off, you feel me, being able to go sign autographs and meet fans and get paid for it. It definitely changes everything.
Want to take me out later for beer?
Anything else for Gabe? Thanks, Gabe. Appreciate it.